Thorin's only 80 points.
It's the wrong game.
Huh?
It's a different game.
Huh.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Looking at Thorin.
I'm in the whistling.
I wasn't listening. Dane's only 80 points.
It's still a different game. It's not. Different game. They're all different.
Right.
What is that?
Yeah?
Is that Ozone's seminal 2004 hit Dragostad in Tay?
Yeah.
Oh, why are you whistling that?
Oh.
Why are you whistling that?
They're really good.
Ozone?
Yeah.
You like Ozone?
Yeah. They are my second favourite early 2000s Moldovan synthpop band.
Well, that's fair enough, but why are you whistling that now?
I don't know. Something reminded of me.
Well, recently?
Yeah.
What?
Don't know. Can't think. Thranduil's only 80 points.
Different game time. Welcome, Strategy Battle Goes to another GBHL YouTube video. You're here with your host, GBHL Damian.
GBHL Tom.
And we are here with episode 60 of
The Palantir.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah.
And here we are back once again with the Renegade Master for another week of tea, trivia, chatter, and
a competition.
a competition.
Which we'll
Brilliant.
get to later.
Right, not a segue.
No.
As always on the Palantir, whatever we spout, the rubbish we spout for the next hour.
T-pun.
T-pun.
Spout.
Spout.
Yeah.
Strong.
Yeah.
Is only our own opinions and do not represent the views or the opinions of the GBHL podcast or indeed the Great British Hockey League or indeed any other formal body or organisation such as Kleenex.
Okay. Yeah.
That's my bit done.
Alright.
You're up.
Oh yeah, it's me. Alright.
How could that possibly have surprised you? There's been 60 of these things.
T-Toast
Way!
was with Kamil Demansky last week.
Brilliant. Camille's a stand-up guy.
Yeah.
You can depend on him.
Yeah.
Who did he pass it on to?
Nobody. We are recording early, to be fair. It's a Monday.
We are recording early. It's a Monday. God.
Yep.
How's it feel watching it on a Friday like normal?
Yeah, I might have to check my phone actually, see if anyone else commented in the last... since we were eating dinner.
Okay.
But we need to pass it on to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Who are we thinking, Mr. Damian?
I think we're passing it on to Gethin Watkins.
We are indeed.
Because we're nice like that. Mr. Snoblar. Because I've had a couple of games against him recently.
Yeah.
And we don't think he's had it.
No.
So Gethin is to
Gethin
you.
is
Thanks
to
for
you.
the games. Thanks
Pass
to the
it on.
Freddo. You know, he gives Freddos to his opponents when he plays. Which makes him all right in my book.
Yes.
Then he beat me in Cardiff, which makes him terrible in my book.
And did he beat you with Sanctuary as well?
No. Firestone.
Yeah, but he beat you at Sanctuary, didn't he?
That's Cardiff. Oh, did I say Cardiff
Yeah.
first? Sorry, no. Sorry, I've got that wrong. He beat me in
It's a good job I know your games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know your game. He beat
On that
me.
note, let's drink some
He
tea.
beat me at Sanctuary, I beat him at Cardiff. But he gave me Freddo for both.
Tea, good tea. Make sure you have some tea, Gethin, on us. Right, so also congrats to Ross and
Are we
Mickley.
paying for it?
Hmm?
Are we paying for the tea?
No.
No, it's not on us.
No.
I
But
think you might like send us a bill.
Okay.
Come buy like fancy tea from some place in London and send us a bill. Oh, I'm paying that. What's happened to my voice? What is this?
You've been smoking. Alright.
Lovely.
Congrats to Ross and Michelina for being married.
Woo! They got it. They did it.
With a superb cake.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Marvel, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All, yeah.
But all in the back, so you couldn't see it.
Yeah.
Which was very clever.
That's how you want it.
Yeah.
So yeah, congratulations to you guys. That's awesome.
Yes.
Congratulations. I hope you had a wonderful day. I saw a couple of pictures. It looked very lovely.
Yeah, and if anyone else has a marriage toast
He
at
wanted to
some
pass
point,
it on. Did
yeah,
you see his post? It's like,
Ross
anyone
will-
getting married.
Ross will pass it on to you.
We need a nerd a week to get married. It hasn't happened yet. So who knows?
Yeah.
Get proposing, guys.
Yeah.
Go out in the street, find someone. They can only say no.
And they will. News.
That's how I got Emma. Never met her before.
News.
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 Is there news?
So tournaments are the same as last week. The upcoming ones, which are
Unexpected Desolation, sold
Indeed.
out. Throne Skulls, sold out. Desolation Stockport,
not sold
not
out.
sold out. Go to that, really good.
Go to that. And Jamie, I'm behind on stuff, but he said he had something to tell us about, but I don't know if he's already told us on Speak for Any Question because I'm behind. So that's my news on it.
Brilliant. Jamie may or may not have told us something or not. May watch this show.
Yeah. And we have other news this week because tickets have gone on sale for Aricon.
Have they?
Yeah.
Huh? I haven't seen anything about
No.
that. Huh? Cool.
And a lot of them have shifted. So you can either get yourself a full weekend pass, which is the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and that retails at £65 from the Element Games store, or a spectator pass where you're not playing in the tournament games, you're just there for the convention, and they are £15.
Cool.
And you can get a room at the hotel, or you can get a room nearby.
Other hotels are
Other
available.
hotels are available, but there's a discounted rate at the actual hotel. When we were at Nova, it was superb being at the venue.
Yeah.
So if you can afford it, great. If you can't, there are other options. So yeah, you didn't know they were on sale.
No, I haven't seen anything about
I
it.
haven't seen it.
Did you? I don't-
No, did you speak to Steve about it at all?
Oh, no. Why did he? So you got them. Yeah.
I think he bought. I think how many have been sold? 99. I think 90 of those are Steve.
Steve, yeah. So if you need a ticket for Aricon, go and contact Steve Crow.
Yeah, he flogs them.
Yeah.
He flogs them.
You have to meet him outside somewhere.
So what's at Aricon?
What's that? Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. This is a convention.
The convention. Do we have all the juicy details yet?
Me? No,
Yeah,
I don't know.
no.
I'm a punter. I'm a
So you're
mere,
a punt.
I'm a mere consumer in this thing. I know nothing about it.
There's some tournaments.
Yes, there are 3 tournaments.
There's Chaos in Arda, which was cool, that the Nova guys
Yeah.
showed us. And none of us won that, did we? Well, I died.
I think I came second on my table.
Yeah. And then Jamie and James were on the same table.
Yeah. And Jamie
Jamie
camped
was on the
objective that didn't exist for
that
the
didn't
entire
exist.
game. Smart move from the Great Giblin there.
Yeah, and then there's a grand tournament, which is a singles tournament, but it's World Team Championships, so there'll be presumably an award for the overall winner, but an award for the team that collectively did the best, and you can have up to 8 in a team, but your best
you
4...
can't play each other. I'm calling it right now. The
Yeah.
winner of Aricon is going to be from Team Notts.
Yeah,
It's a guaranteed win.
Nottingham for anyone else.
Yeah, we need someone to cover from abroad and
Holland, they'll do well.
shake this up. Because that's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's absolutely disgusting.
The Scots could do it.
Maybe, but the odds of you're gonna have like 4 of the best players unopposed.
Yeah, I guess it depends who else comes up against them. But yeah, Nottingham seem to be the early forerunners. Well, certainly when I looked on the betting
If
scores. earlier.
Someone from Team Nottingham
Mhm.
doesn't win.
What, the event?
Doesn't win the event. I will go out and buy a small hat made of some form of confectionery
Yeah,
and eat it.
okay.
Yeah.
But what if Nottingham collectively win even though somebody doesn't win?
Oh, they'll do that as well. Of course they will.
Alright.
Team Notts will walk into victory.
Okay.
Are you on a team?
We're on, aren't we on Team
Team Sofa?
Sofa?
Apparently we need 4. So there's me, you and Tifa.
Yeah.
You get Daisy.
Yeah. I don't know, we haven't really thought about it, but we were not allowed on Team Knots.
Yeah.
Because we're not from there.
Seems like a reasonable reason to
But
not
you've
allow
been
us.
there before.
I've been there a lot. I'm
Yeah.
a shareholder in the 281.
Yeah.
I had my stag do in Nottingham.
Yeah.
I tried to rescue Billy from all this on said stag do.
Yeah. So there's that tournament, and then on the Sunday there is a doubles tournament, which we would tear up if we were together. But no, we might.
I think
play
James, when he's organising this, knows that we'll have to go home on Sunday.
Yeah.
And as reigning international doubles champions, has then organised it so that we can't mess up the event.
I don't know when it finishes, but it might be. I think it is.
I think we'll start shortly after we leave. He's not releasing the schedule. That's why. He'll wait till we go. Doubles on. Stag champs.
And then there will be some form of stalls or whatever. I don't know. Whatever you imagine is at a convention is probably what's going to be at the convention.
Well, that's the big draw, isn't it? That's the convention bit.
Yes.
That makes it different from a tournament.
It does indeed, and it's in a big venue, so that.
So yeah, that's the stuff I'm looking forward to.
Yes.
Seeing
Same.
all the other bits, stalls and seminars and such.
Yes, indeed. We don't have all the details, so I don't know how it works. But James, I'm sure, will give you small bits incrementally for about how many months is it?
Oh, it's in days now.
How many days is it?
About 200. Yeah. I'd expect.
So are we gonna get
I'd expect a post on most days.
a post a day for 200?
I think a post a day is on a slow day for Aricon.
Okay.
So I think well, I don't think you'll miss it.
Yeah, and is it 600 points for the grand tournament?
Yeah, I believe so.
Interesting choice. Would you say that suits you if you were trying to win?
It's not the best, but it's better than 500.
Okay.
600 gets you 3 decent warbands of Furukas without Saruman.
Because Nova was 700.
Nova was 700. It's 800 this year.
Interesting twist.
Thanks.
I don't know if 800 helps the elves or not. 700 worked pretty well.
Reigning champ.
Yeah.
Smash it up.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll try to retain the crown though.
You're going to go all WAG.
Well, I wouldn't go all WAG, I'd probably go all something different.
Go WAG or go home.
Go WAG or go home.
Go WAG and go home.
Yeah. Have we missed anything about Aricon? It's going to be huge.
There's going to be all sorts of stalls and seminars and the like, and I'm looking forward to going along to it.
Yeah, and I think that it will be very... Another bit that I'm really looking forward to is meeting loads of new people from abroad who you may kind of know.
Honestly, my primary reason for going is to see all the guys from America.
Yeah, and Canada.
Yeah, or like see Adam, see Rob. I don't know if Rob's coming with Devon.
No, yeah.
Just try and catch up with as many of those guys as possible.
Yes, indeed.
That's my primary reason.
It will be nice to see everybody. And yeah, I don't know how much time we'll have to film content. I've not really thought about that.
No, I haven't at all.
But yeah, probably we'd do some nice stuff with some of you guys who come over. Yeah.
Cool.
Should be good. I don't know if there's like a painting competition or anything.
No idea.
So there's a lot still up in the air. I say up in the air, it's probably in James' head somewhere. But there's lots of stuff we don't know, which I'm sure will come to us in the next few days to months to 238 days.
230, I believe.
230
As
days.
they're watching it now, 226.
Okay, yeah.
I imagine you've been told.
Where we're going to get more and more good stuff. Well, we hope. So yeah, that is the news, and on to errata-ish. HGL Ollie got back on Eowyn without war gear. That was to represent Dernhelm. That's the purpose of that, apparently.
Not having war gear.
Yeah.
That don't make any sense.
Maybe in the... Yeah, I don't understand. But that's the purpose anyway.
Doesn't he mean that...
It's the disguised form, but...
So I think they're saying that that's why she's not with Erkenbrand, because Erkenbrand's...
Oh, not with Erkenbrand.
Because it was the Eowyn and Erkenbrand combo. So if she's saying... If she's saying that is meant, they're saying that her having war gear, armour and stuff is meant to represent her at the Palantir fields. I don't know. Something like that. But yeah, I don't know.
Dave Egan says, Damian, you bigot. You have electricity? Yeah, well, in Ireland we have leprechauns and the beast of Craggy Island.
And the tree. The tree of... What else is there to do on Craggy Island?
Yeah.
It's the tree.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. You do have leprechauns.
Yeah.
Go and find them.
Yep. That would be an ecumenical matter. Topical for Emma's RE inspection as well.
Yeah, I do love a nice long mass.
I think she could reply to the inspector at school. She must say that would be an ecumenical matter to the RE inspector who comes in.
Father Jack died.
Yeah, I know.
God rest his soul.
Tito's to Father Jack.
He probably won't pass it on.
No.
Selfish.
Michael Boyan said that he knows he should have included another special rule in the Dunlending Nationalist profile. Misogynist. As long as Dunlending Nationalist is in a fight with a woman, he receives +3 to his fight value.
It wouldn't make... This is not... Being a misogynist wouldn't make him better against women. If anything, it'd make him worse, because he wouldn't respect them.
No.
So he should lower his fight value. And it wouldn't help anyway, because she'd smash him up again.
Indeed. And Matt Patterson said, it's not stupid thinking that Milka is better than Freddo's, because Freddo's are made from milk.
What?
J22 said he prefers Milka to Freddo's. You said that was the most ridiculous thing you'd ever heard.
Yeah. Yeah, Freddo's are made from milk. They're not made from Milka, though.
No.
That's crazy talk. Both purple wrappers.
Yeah. Okay. King Bones, I had a comment saying... I don't know if this... Did we talk about dice? Or is this for... He says he wants Dubakar on a 6 of dice. Which would be cool. I guess with the hashtag Bosch.
Dubakar would be quite hard to fit onto a dice, I would have thought.
You probably could.
Maybe just do.
Bekar.
Yes. I think Dubakar would be good.
Yeah, but if you had do on 1 and Bekar on another, double 6.
Oh, that's good, yeah.
Dubakar.
Yeah. And then you'd have to have like 6 do dice and 6 Bakar dice and make sure that you pick them up in the right configurations. That sounds like a lot of fun, doesn't it?
Yeah. And he says that the Tactica in SBG2 is not wasted after all, which is good to know.
Was it wasted? Did you think it was wasted?
That was you remember your post-it note?
Oh, the Army of Thrall?
Yes.
Oh no, that's top tactics.
But he said that he just converted up 30 Gundabad's and bought 3 Gundabad captains and green stuffed them too, to tell them apart, and just finished painting the first. I named him Ugluk.
Where's that come from?
I don't know. Thanks for the great content, not to mention amazing magazines. But yes, glad you're enjoying the Tactica in the end. Yeah,
absolutely. And enjoy the Gundabads, they're awesome.
Yes, they are. Apart from the bendy weapons.
Kev just paid 48. Did you see them? They look amazing.
Yeah, but that would drive you mad.
Fair
play to him.
He's painted 48 in the time that I've stared
your white ones.
Like literally not even, I haven't touched a brush and he's painted 48 Gundabads. It makes me so sad. So sad.
That's your job though, right?
Yeah, I suppose. I have taught
Think
some
about
classes.
what you've done at work.
I suppose, yeah.
Think of what you've done.
Yeah.
Probably not much.
Oh, loads. Educating.
Okay. Can you imagine having this guy?
I had an argument once, Students' Day, when I said, I used the phrase, this will really bake your noodle. And the first class, like, they're all first years, about 15 of them, and they went, what? Bake your noodle? And Fallon, who's 23, she went, yeah, bake your noodle. I was like, yeah, bake your noodle. Are you shaking your head? You've never heard this?
No.
Oh, this is you're not meant to do this. You're meant to say how stupid the students are. Bake your noodle. What's your noodle?
Your head.
Yeah, it's your head. Bake your noodle means confuse you.
Right.
And they were going, but you don't bake noodles. And I was like, ah.
You don't?
Yeah, I know, but that doesn't mean it's not a phrase people say. And this is not something I say a lot.
It's a stupid phrase.
But then they were saying, like, I don't think people say that. And I was like, no, people say it. It's just you guys don't, because you've never heard of it.
So now
they're like, are you sure it's a thing? I was like, yeah, just because you haven't heard it and you weren't alive when it was invented doesn't make... It's like World War II was before you were born, still happened. Well, it's not a fake thing. And then I tried it on all the class and none of them knew it. Bake your noodle.
I mean, there are some stupid phrases like bake your noodle and the like.
Yeah, there's quite a few phrases
Stupid
out there that are
phrases,
strange.
yeah.
But yeah, so apparently teenagers don't know it. Bake your noodle. True story.
There you go.
$9,000 a year.
Oh dear. Trivia section.
Trivia section. Do you have a trivia question?
Yes. Do you remember?
No, it's for the competition.
Yes, that's for
Yes.
this week.
Yeah.
But last week's question, do you remember what the question was?
Yeah, absolutely.
Which was?
Well, your question first.
Yeah. Was what was the age of Thorin Oakenshield when he died?
Absolutely. That was the correct question that you asked.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what was your question?
My question was, what was the combined ages of Feely and Keely when
Right.
they died?
Okay. Do you know the answer?
No.
No. I was hoping you did.
I don't know either of the answers.
And a shocking twist. Did I take a photo of it? Yes. Yes, it's
Alright.
here.
Go for Past
It's here.
Tom. Past Tom saved it. I knew it last week. I know roughly. Because I can play along now, right?
Yeah.
Thorin's about 195, I think. Is that right?
Boom.
Boom, smashed it. And Feely and Keely are something like 85 and 95, making them 180 combined.
Not quite. They are 82 and 80 and 77,
Okay.
making them 159 together.
Right. So 195 and 159.
Yes.
Cool.
And how many people do you think got that correct? All of that.
None of them. No one.
Higher.
One,
Higher.
two, three. Two people got both of them right.
You'll understand why. You'll understand why both got it right.
Cool, because
We
they
had to
own
guess
books.
two people.
Two people. Dave Egan,
Why is that?
because he loves Thorin.
That would be correct.
And
Chance for the bonus, Fredo.
Larry?
The other one.
Ryan?
Yes. It was always going to be Larry or Ryan if you're going to remember a number. And Dave Egan because he loves Thorin.
I love Thorin.
So well done to you two.
How do you know that?
So you get all the Freddos. I don't know how
All
many
the
Freddos
Freddos.
we promised.
I think I
Ryan probably
think I offered
remembers.
bonus Freddo.
Yeah.
So that's
So
probably
they get
3
one-
Freddos.
Three Freddos.
And then do you get another one for getting both? I don't know.
Yeah, 3
Get a
Freddos.
multi-pack.
Yeah, multi-pack of Freddos for you guys. Well done. Quite a few people were close with their guesses. But yes. Oh, Michael Boyan, I enjoyed his. Thorin's age is 105 with the Oakenshield 110 with Orcrist. Keithley and Feeler 55 each.
It's good.
Yeah, strong. Trivia section for this week.
It's
is
special.
Trivia competition.
What?
I know. We need a new jingle.
Trivia competition.
I'll do.
Smashed it first time.
Yeah. And what is the trivia competition? What do the folks have the chance to win? Is it a Freddo?
It's not a Freddo. It's better than Freddo. It is Chris Kane's book. You might have seen this advertised on Speak Freddo Question a couple of weeks ago.
110.
Yeah, 110.
Yes.
But one of our subscribers,
Yes.
Mr. Chris Kane, has had a book published.
Yeah, yes. And it's called The Last Stand at Little Creek. And it's a Western. And it's a kind of crime-solving book. And
Book. That was the word I was searching for.
Plot.
Crime-solving book.
And it's set in rural Wyoming.
Oh.
There you go. So yeah, it's a very cool book. We don't have the physical copies to hold up, so you need to go to Speak Friend Question to see that.
But they have been signed.
But they have been signed by the author, which is cool. J.K. Rowling's first Harry Potter went for about 30 grand the other week. First edition signed.
So, fingers crossed this takes off.
No, it wasn't even signed. Maybe it was just the first edition.
A first edition Harry Potter went for 30
It
grand.
must have been signed.
I would imagine. There must be a lot of... It's not like getting a first edition of Tale of Two Cities, is it? It's like-
Oh.
there must be a lot of first editions of Harry Potter out there.
So yes, You never know, it could be worth 30 grand in a few years.
Or 40.
Or 40 grand.
Negative Nancy.
Yeah, inflation.
Yeah.
So yes, for your chance to win this fabulous prize, there are 2 on offer because they had 2 on offer on this week's friend question, and now we have 1 each to give away. And the question is...
Is there a question?
Alright. Question is, because we basically want you guys to not be able to Google the answer.
Of course, because it's a real competition with the
Because
prize.
it's a competition. So we have to have a question that can't be Googled. So the question we have is how long in days, and the person to the nearest number of days will be the winner, I guess, or are we doing a second question? But the number closest in the
Closest
number
2, get the books.
Okay, closest 2.
Yeah.
Get the books. It's how many days did it take Damian and I from start to finish to complete issue 2 of SBG? How many days?
And we know this, if you're interested, from in terms of working out, that we know when the document was created. So we're going from that.
The doc creation.
The doc was created, and the date it was then sent to the printers.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, you could take multiple start dates, I guess, but that is the one we're using.
How many days? Just for issue 2.
Yes.
There you go.
And the closest 2 will get themselves a signed copy of Last Stand at Little Creek, which is a book.
It is indeed.
It is.
A book.
A book. Very good. And good luck to everyone. You'd also get a Freddo, which,
Obviously.
might...
It'd go well. A chance to buy it for
Yeah, a chance to buy a Freddo.
Yeah.
Trivia section.
Oh.
Trivia competition section.
First take again. This is incredible.
Lovely. Right, okay, on to... Last week, what did we talk about, Mr. O'Byrne? You're doing the Gollum doing a riddle. No, stupid.
The spreadsheet?
No,
I was looking
2 weeks ago.
I don't know.
Think of who we gave the Tito's to.
Bat swings?
No.
Who you give the seat to? Camille?
No.
King Goblin?
No.
What?
No, he didn't pass it on, remember? We were talking about this at the start of the show.
Were we?
Yeah.
What?
Getting what?
Getting Watkins?
Right. Why would... Now, what did we talk about last week?
Wales? How'd you get 2 elephants in a mini?
Invite you and another elephant.
That's rude.
Yeah.
1 in the front, 1 in the back.
Right.
How'd you get 2 whales in a mini?
I don't know.
M4.
What
the hell did we talk about last week?
Yeah. Do you know?
Clearly I don't know. I'm telling hilarious jokes all the time.
Rhymes with ornament to view.
A tournament review! It was a tournament review of the tournament I went to. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Tournament review.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damian clearly enjoyed it, but at least Michael Boyan did. He said, cracking episode, great to see the tournament reviews back.
Oh, cool.
Indeed.
Thank you.
Mr. Snoblar.
Gethin Watkins.
It was great to play against you, Damian.
Thanks.
You've not played many decent players. I think having 10 might on the front line allowed me to control charges, so I stopped you charging my characters. Managed to finish 10th, which I was very happy with. That's above us. Definitely helped me in the game. Look forward to any games that we have in the future, and I look forward to having my first game against Tom someday.
No,
Yay.
I wouldn't. Awful experience.
Also, I love how happy you guys get over the 50-point back reps. Always puts a smile on my face.
Absolutely.
Yes, indeed. And David Reed said, nice to have a tournament review back on the channel. They are always some of my favourite videos.
Seems popular.
It was another good tournament at Sanctuary and a fun weekend. Mid-table obscurity for me as well.
Wee.
I'm now conflicted because it seems to win a tournament I'll have to lose to Tom.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I can put myself through that.
Have you never beaten him?
Yes, I have.
There's an angry Scot screaming, no you haven't, at the computer right now.
Yeah.
Lying bigot, he's screaming.
We don't. We've drawn. We've definitely drawn.
That's not the same though, is it, Tom?
I
That's a
maybe
different
beat him the
result.
first time we played, but I can't even remember what.
I'm out of this, David, just to say I don't know your
He's
record.
beaten me a lot recently, but that's because he takes filth.
Hmm.
Well, whenever he's got his Harad, he beats me. I don't know, to be honest. Have I beaten you, David?
I don't think he's in there.
I don't know.
Let's say yes, because
Okay.
it'll be funny that way.
Yeah, okay, I've beaten David. It was easy.
Big.
So yeah, there you go. That was the tournament review. So some of you clearly enjoy those videos. So maybe we can fit it in that way.
Yeah, it is genuinely tough to get,
Yeah.
because they take a long time. Even that one, I think the tournament review is about an hour in the Palantir, and that was us doing it quite quickly
Yeah.
compared to the way we used to. And it's just we don't have the time, sadly. Like I'd love to, but we don't have the
Give
time.
them the time. Bam, 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 done.
Yeah, exactly. One lost. One. Shut up. Why are you still watching? Leave. And so we'll maybe try and do it in that format again, because as I say, I think the Palantir can be a bit more variable, I guess, in terms of what we actually put in each week. So
I think if you and James did a tournament review, it would probably be a 24-hour long
the
video.
Palantir set for the year.
And Crocodile was also we talked about your radiator, obviously. Crocodile said, "Don't feel sad, Damian. Your radiator is the first radiator in Valhalla ever."
Valhalla.
Yeah.
What's it in Valhalla?
There you go. Okay. So yes, we talked about the tournament review. We had a great time, and our next one is
Throne of Skulls.
Is Throne of Skulls. So we will definitely have a review of that.
I'm so excited about that.
I am indeed.
It'll be great.
It will be fantastic. Largest ever tournament. It will be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um,
It's very cool. Well, there was 144 players at the Grand Tournament in like 2007.
yes. So largest in the
Largest
new
GBHL.
world of
Yeah, in the new world.
Games Workshop. Though Aricon is one ticket away from being at that at the moment, but it's still not picked it. It's one away.
Cool.
It's probably above that now. But yeah, when we play in that'll be the largest since that 144 event way back when. On the 50-point bat rep, we have Tom, you plonker, heroic combating with a hobbit. Did you not learn your lesson from the Mines of Moria? Can't believe this is the same man who won the GT at Nova Unumti.
It makes no sense.
That's from Dave Egan.
It makes no sense.
He did say hashtag AON for life.
Obviously.
And then we had a few suggestions for 50 points. We had Star Fox say Farmer Maggot, Hector Blogs, Moorish Shaman and Goblins.
We've kind of done that. I mean, we
Yeah.
didn't have a shaman, but we did the
Captain.
It's just a more shaman and one, surely. It's 45, isn't it?
Yeah. And Peter Holden, 50-point Frasco with only 2 might and no will.
Not sure. I think if we start taking bits of profiles, that's a very slippery slope. Sauron's arm,
Yeah.
half a
With
shade.
the ring.
Half a shade was good.
Yeah. Oh, shit. So yeah.
The arm with the ring. The arm with the ring and the mace.
Yeah.
So we can do the unstoppable thing and never die. Yeah.
Anyway, we'll get onto our 50-point bat rep later.
Yeah, it's not yet.
Which A1 will be fighting against?
A Castellan. And potentially friends.
I can't have any friends.
Nobody likes you. I think we might give them friends.
What friends?
I don't know, orcs or something.
They can't leave.
I know they can't lead, but frankly we're out of 50-point armies.
Alright. 2 naked orcs and a castellan.
That's a sitcom.
Yeah. Our topic for this week is it's Throwback Monday.
Throwback
Or
Monday.
Flashback Friday.
Flashback Friday?
And this
Wow.
Flashback Friday will be coming to you for another 5 weeks after this. Can you guess what it's going to be? Comment below.
It says it in the description.
Comment below.
Oh good, yeah, change that. We're going to be talking about Tut Fellowship of Tut Ring. We thought this is something we haven't...
Fellowship at Ring.
Fellowship at Ring?
You don't need tits.
We haven't really done this before, certainly not for Lord of the Rings. We talked about a lot about The Hobbit at various points.
Yes.
and we thought it might be cool just to have a kind of retrospective chat about Fellowship and where we stand and where we think about it, and try and rank the film for us, and then maybe create a poll from over the next. We think we'll do this over the next 6 weeks. It might take longer if other topics come up and stuff. But create a poll of what our readers think is the best of the 6 films.
And we will also say our favourite profile from a model that is, I don't know, associated with that film.
Okay.
There you go.
Good. Thanks. So yes, Tom.
Yes.
The Fellowship of the Ring.
Discuss.
Have you seen it?
A few times.
Yeah?
Yes.
So join us next week for the Two Towers.
Fellowship of the Ring. What a film.
What a film.
What a film. Came out in 2001.
Did.
Very much the same time as Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah, it was a month after it.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? It was November and December.
What a big year in the world of nerd
fantasy, franchise filmmaking. Yeah.
Yeah. That was good. Double F. We've had.
I've got a few.
Throwback Friday is definitely not FF.
I've got a couple of F's for you.
Right.
Thomas Macklin taught me it. It's the one that ends in that.
Expecting that.
Oh
dear. Thomas Macklin as I live
what a
and
legend.
breathe.
As I live and breathe.
Oh man.
Yeah, I remember a girl who I wasn't seeing when the film came out. But I was seeing, I think, the summer before the films came out. I think.
Summer of what?
2001.
Okay.
I think.
Doesn't have that ring to it, does it?
Summer of 2001. Yeah. And we did a cultural exchange where I'd never read Lord. No, that's not true.
That's not true.
I'd never read Harry Potter and she'd never read Lord of the Rings.
Well, that's just silly of you.
While we were seeing each other, we traded, and then we both really liked them. And then I remember going, like, we stayed friends afterwards, and she was like, "Oh, you got to come see Harry Potter the film," and I was like, "You got to come see Fellowship."
There you go.
And so
we're still in contact.
Still in very good contact with her.
Very good.
I'm her kid's godfather. That's Ben Phillips, who cut his chin open on a dinosaur.
God, it all comes full circle.
No, it's crazy. Yeah.
Not for you guys. You have no idea.
You didn't know what that story was.
Godson.
Yeah, my godson fell over and cut his chin open on a dinosaur.
Probably a Stegosaurus, we've figured.
Yeah, it's a dinosaur spine, so it must be a Stegosaurus. Could be a
Spinosaurus.
Arguably not relevant. So I very much remember going to see them. And obviously because, as everyone's keen to point out, I'm the older member of the group.
You are?
I was 18,
It's just factually correct.
Yes. I was 18, so I can remember it quite clearly. Whereas some guys, I'm sure, went to it as a kid. So
yes, I will have turned 11, so I would have been 11. 11, God. 11T1.
If only.
Yes, so I was madly excited about both films coming out. I think I was more excited at first about Harry Potter, but that's because I was more
your age.
More into the books then, because I really loved the radio edition, and I did really like Lord of the Rings, don't get me wrong, but the Harry Potter books were just easy for a kid to just burn through, whereas just vomit.
So when you read Harry Potter, you can just vomit really easily.
Yeah.
With Lord of the Rings, you have to really yak it up.
Yeah.
Nightmare.
The Lord of the Rings was a bit harder to get through quickly. It just took a while to get through all of the three.
It's longer, you see.
Yeah. That's how these things work.
Yeah.
And I think by then there was only 4 Harry Potter books, so there's only been one of the really big ones.
I got up to Goblet of Fire on the cultural exchange.
There you go. Fellowship came out and wow.
Yeah, I remember being incredibly excited. The year before, they'd released a trailer for the 3 films, which is on YouTube. It's a cool trailer.
Yeah. And
it has it's a bunch of montage shots, including some that are only in the extended edition of Return of the King, which is kind of amazing. Yeah. The very first trailer had that in it.
Is that the guild or?
It's Merry bending down in front of Theoden when he becomes a knight. That's in the very first trailer of any Lord of the Rings film. And then it ends with the Fellowship walking over the mountain. And it comes up with Fellowship of the Ring, Christmas 2001, Two Towers, Christmas 2002. I remember seeing that in the cinema and going nuts, because it was before the internet you know, the internet was obviously there, but you weren't getting trailers online in the same way. And I remember seeing that trailer for the first time in the cinema and go, I knew it was in production, but as they walk over, kind of not knowing the hobbits, which way around they were, but going, that's Boromir, that's Legolas, that's Gimli, and thinking I nailed it. So I was ludicrously excited about it. And I went to see it very late one night in December. I think it came out around 13th, 14th December, something like that. And I'd been working at a pantomime, and we worked really late, and then we went and saw a really late showing of it with my mate Dan, who I don't see anymore. And I went to it and absolutely adored it. Absolutely loved it.
And I went on I think it was on a Saturday, and just during the day watched it. It was brilliant.
On your own?
No, with my parents.
Oh, you didn't have friends?
No.
Okay.
No. Hear them smirking.
Makes sense.
How many times do you see Dan now?
I got new
I
friends.
think it figures.
Got you.
After a while, people are just like, nah.
Nah, probably not. No fancy it.
Not interested.
And I remember for some reason, I don't know why this bit sticks with me, Lothlorien being the bit that I went, this is absolutely perfect. I really remember. I remember thinking it was all great, but Lothlorien, that's literally what I've seen in my head for the last 10 years. They going up the Malon tree, just thinking they absolutely nailed that.
I just thought they nailed the Shire, and that was early on. So they did it pretty early on in my book. But yeah, great film. Favourite bit?
The Fellowship.
Yeah.
Am and Hen.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Or Mines of Moria is cool.
I really, really like the Bree section. I really like Bree as a kind of setting, and I love that bit in the book, with the whole kind of. It's longer in the book, isn't it? When you've got the kind of intrigue of what does Butterball know, and he forgets the letter and all that sort of stuff. And Merry, is it Merry? I think who's outside, and he sees the Black Rider.
Yeah,
and he runs
the Black
in.
Breath. Black Breath. Or Black Breath.
And so that I really like that whole bit where you meet Strider. I remember when I read it as a kid, thinking that he was Strider for longer. I remember obviously missing something in the book and thinking as I was going. I don't know when I realised, because I read it a bunch of times when I was a teenager, but the first time thinking that he's Strider, and then at the Council of Elrond you go, he's Aragorn, he's the king. You go, what? Like that. You what? No. I think that's a big twist. And then rereading the book at some point, he goes, this makes Strider. And then there's the letter. He goes, his real name's Aragorn. He's a king. Like, you didn't know it. It's actually that's obviously not how I remembered it.
That's the whole gold does not glitter.
What?
All
Absolutely. But Am and Hen for me, even to this day, whenever I watch it, I love the whole thing. I think it's great. But as soon as they get to Am and Hen and the Uruks come, it's why I love those scenarios so much. It's just there's some part of me that genuinely thinks that Track of Gondor, that whole sequence is better than Helm's Deep. I know they're completely.
I just like the skirmishy bits.
Yeah, in terms of the cinematic nature of it, it's that.
And you're worried about them dying. I mean, even though you know what's going to happen.
But really worried about Boromir.
Yeah. You see what I mean? It has that. I like the way it does it in that you don't know if you're a neutral observer. You don't know if any of them are safe.
Yeah. I remember seeing it when it came out on DVD with one of my mates, another mate called Dan, who I don't really see anymore. It's just Dan's. That's why Dan Entwistle's gone to Africa. He's left me. Hey Dan, if you're out there. And hey Dan's of my past. But he came over and he hadn't read the book and he knew nothing about it. And he watched it. And I remember him saying, bleep, they got Boromir. Like when he, because that kind of thing. And then, with the scene where Sam runs out into the lake and he goes, they're getting, and I remember saying, it's going to be like aliens. They're going to get them all. Yeah, and because they've got Gandalf as well at that point. And I guess if you don't know the book or anything, there isn't. Maybe no one is safe. Yeah.
So yeah.
How many times did you see it at the cinema?
Just once. Because
you're a kid as well.
Money, it's expensive to go to the cinema. And if you ask your parents, Mummy, can you... Well, I wouldn't call her Mummy, but Mum, can we go to the cinema again? She'd be like, we've already watched it, no, I'm not paying. They don't want to sit through it again. I could have gone with my friends, but then, I didn't have any, as Damian's already pointed out, so... Wouldn't it be worth it?
I saw it 9 times.
9 times?
9 times. Bear in mind, this
I
is
think
actually.
you could do with like, if you just got bad memory. Or you watched it once, you're like,
Forgot what
remember
happened.
What happened? I need to watch it again.
No, because I was at almost the opposite point to you, where I was on. It came out during my gap year from uni, which was to this day, my gap year, to this day, the most affluent I have ever been. Like now, having a mortgage, I'm obviously like worth more. I have more money invested, but in terms of disposable income, thanks, I had more money than any other time in my life because I was working like ridiculously long shifts at this theatre.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying
a decent wage and with no outgoings.
Yeah.
And so I just had like
cinema money.
Yeah, cinema money. Like I go, it's £5.
I mean, if you had a swear box that was then cinema money, you'd be quite
rich. Yeah. But so I just remember going 4 times three times, like, I don't know, in December and January or something. I remember that. And I got in Smiths, if you bought the Visual Companion, you got an Odeon ticket, like a buy one, get one free, so we went to that. And then I went to Australia.
Yes.
No, I must have been to see it about 4 times. I went to Australia.
Picked up the White Dwarf.
I did get the Australian White Dwarf out there. I've got some models out there as well. And I've got the Alan Hen box set in Australia because I think it came out there earlier or something. Or it's cheaper, maybe the exchange rate made it cheaper or something. And while we were in Australia, we went to see it 3 times. Like, because we were out there for like 2 months. Yeah.
Oh, well, I was going to say...
we were out in Australia for a long time, and, when it rained, if it rained or something, it was on for a long time. Yeah. And that's what's, I think, easy to forget now, the way the cinema used to be even back then, that I then came back from Australia, and me and my mate Jim went to see it in April. It was in the cinemas in April.
And it came out December?
Yeah. And I remember that for a fact because the reason we went to see it one last time, is in the paper, because back then that's where you got your cinema times, you used to like look up when it was on, it had a trailer for the Two Towers. Because it had been in the cinema so long that at the end of it there was a trailer for the Two Towers, and it was a trailer that is online now, but it wasn't the Two Towers trailer.
Yeah,
it was a trailer specifically made for this. And so you went and watched the Fellowship Ring, and then it faded to black, and then it came up. So it was after it, and it came up with This Christmas, and then came up with which I was like, this is brilliant.
And it's next week's topic.
Yeah, Two Towers indeed. So that was that was quite cool.
Yeah.
So I went to see it 9 times, and then I think I've been to see it as an all-nighter at the IMAX, and once as the nation's favourite film series. I think I've seen it in the cinema 11 times.
I think the thing I was most looking forward to with the Lord of the Rings films was initially the fight of Gandalf with the Balrog, because in the radio edition or whatever, it just is never going to do it the justice. The justice that a film. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I was really looking forward to, but that wasn't. It was kind of half in the Fellowship, but then more later.
Yeah, of course.
So, favourite profile of a character who's synonymous with the Fellowship.
Of the Fellowship, the film.
The film, someone who's tied to the.
And current profile.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really, really liked. This is way back when I first played the game. Yeah. I liked the fact that Legolas could shoot 3 times.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Okay.
And I now don't like Legolas because of his auto hit shot. I take it. I know I take him, but the fact that he can shoot 3 times is cool, and it's that bit of Ammon Hen that gets longer in the extended edition when Aragorn's going, I can't kill this orc, and while he's doing that, Legolas kills like 8. Yeah. Go patang, 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 and that was a very fluffy rule, I thought, and felt right for him, even if you never kill nearly as many. I would love, and I've said this before I think at some point, but I'd love that if he didn't have the auto hit, but instead he maybe had a shoot value of 2+ and could hit 4 times. Yeah. Shoot 4 times. Or maybe he re-rolls in the ways or something. Yeah. So I'd quite happily have him take the hit on that, but then make him firing loads and loads of arrows and killing lots of stuff. And
you could say he can still shoot in combat or something.
Yeah.
But he'll never kill it.
It's just that horse dead I like it. But so hit that bit of his rule, which was what he had originally. It was just being able to shoot 3 times, I thought.
Yeah. My one would be Boromir. The thing is, the Fellowship profile on foot is brilliant. 6 might to do lots of carnage. The horn to beat off loads of enemies who don't have fury in the scenarios. So it's great in the scenarios, but then he can go down because he's 3 wounds, no fate.
Goes down to archery, which
Yeah.
is really clever game design.
Yeah. So
really clever.
I love that profile. So Boromir.
It's so cool because he's so hard to beat in combat.
Yeah.
But he's so easy to kill with archery, and I think that's brilliant.
Well, unless you're Kieran Street.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were
I
cool.
also thought the ring race profile,
Yes,
the basic
that's a
ring
great
race
profile as well. Spot on.
is very, very good. It's interesting how they incorporated magic. I think,
Yeah.
like Gandalf, Saruman, and the ring race magic
Yeah.
into the game,
Mhm.
into kind of spells when they don't. None of them really do spells, do they? They
They
kind of-
influence.
they influence.
There's the
things.
blast. The blast is the.
But even that, what I mean, they kind of knock each other over
Yeah.
a bit, don't they? And it's not. I don't know. It's not how I picture
Yeah.
blast on the table, but.
I do like the Aragorn Strider profile with the mighty hero.
Yeah.
It's great for scenarios.
Actually, I remember just being so excited about the White Dwarf when they came out, of seeing all these little models and going, oh my god, it's amazing. But just thinking it was incredibly expensive at the time. So I was very much into Warhammer and seeing like 3 Uruk Scouts.
But they were so cheap.
Well, they were cheap now compared to now.
Yeah,
you got 3 for a £5,
Yeah.
but you still needed 24 to play those first
yeah.
ring scenarios. And I was like, okay, so I'm starting a new system.
Yeah.
I need 24 of these for this one Ammon hen scenario at the end, and there was no sense at that year of any way of collecting armies.
Yeah.
What about then the extended edition came out,
Yeah.
which is kind of cool.
And what do we get extra there? There's lots more fighting at Aemon Hen.
Yeah.
There's
Some more kind
more
of limb
Shire
chopping.
pieces.
Yeah, the front changes. You get the Concerning Hobbits prologue. Because
Yeah.
we now as well. Do you ever watch the theatrical versions?
No.
Yeah. I now there are not extended editions.
But I had them on video. I don't even have them on DVD because I
Yeah.
bought the extended editions on DVD in the 3 box set. That's when I didn't get it until after Return of the King,
Okay.
and then the rest were all on video. When they came out, it was VHS. Because we didn't have a DVD
Maybe
player
in the
then.
north.
No, we didn't have a DVD player. And then we bought a new telly that wasn't this big. And we put Lord of the Rings on, and we're like, this is awful. You can't play a VHS through a big telly.
Yeah.
And went out and bought the DVDs.
Betamax. Because I remember the big appeal. I mean, I remember going out and getting the DVD of Fellowship when it came out. But the big appeal of it wasn't just watching it. It was the fact that they had previews on it, and they had a 10-minute preview of the Two Towers and a 10-minute preview of the extended version of
So I didn't get
Fellowship.
this because I was doing the retrospective one.
And that was quite cool, and they were really good. You know, so the features on they'd have like the half-hour, documentary that the studio had made, not the nice ones.
Yeah.
But those little 10-minute things were cool.
Yeah.
And they showed you a bit. It was behind the scenes stuff about what they were doing for the Two Towers, and then a little trailer of the Two Towers, and a little trailer of the extended Fellowship.
Cool.
So that was a cool little thing to get in. I think it came out in June, something like that. And then the extended. So we get that. We got the extended. We get Isildur's death.
Yes.
You get that.
Yeah.
There's a bit more fighting in Mines of Moria, isn't there? There's the elves, the woodland elves they see.
Yeah. Oh, and
That's
in
an
Lothlorien they have everyone looking at Frodo, mistrusting him.
Yeah, the bit that is in when he looks at the mirror.
Yeah.
When he looks in the mirror in the theatrical and he sees them turning around, those shots aren't in the theatrical.
Yeah.
And that also has Gimli's old makeup. Fun fact.
Go on.
Playing fast and loose with the term fun as always.
Yeah.
But
You are fast and loose.
in that scene, when they're on the fled, look at Gimli and he looks different, and it's because that scene was shot very early on and they changed his prosthetic. So Gimli, in that scene, because he's got his helmet off as well, he physically looks different.
Yeah.
And I think one of the costumes is different. I think Legolas's costume is different as well. But it's
So
only,
it's very
it's only a
dark
few
anyway.
fleeting shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oi, fleeting
Way
shots.
fleeting shots. So
Yeah.
there's the anger stuff about when Aragorn and Boromir have a little scrap.
Yes, there's a few little Boromir Aragorn bits, but there is the chucking the dagger to save Boromir, doesn't he?
Oh, in the Mines of Moria?
Yeah, he chucks something into a goblin to save.
It's the other way around, isn't it? Boromir saves Aragorn.
Yeah, and then there's the nod.
Oh no, it's Aragorn saves him, and he does it. Yeah, you're right.
That's their bond.
Yeah.
And
then he goes, "I wouldn't give it to your city if you paid me."
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were pals.
Yeah, and then the Gollum on the log that you don't really get.
Yep.
I got annoyed at people at the cinema because they laughed at Gollum when he appears in the Mines of Moria. His eyes.
What a strange thing to laugh at.
Lily's uncle, when she first watched it, it got to the Mines of Moria. Two things happened. One is her uncle stands up in the middle of the cinema and goes, "Ah, it's a Balrog!" at the top of his voice. You know when they do that, when they don't know, Gandalf's not said it's a Balrog. And they're all like, "What is this new devilry?" And he stands up in the cinema and shouts, "It's a Balrog!" And Lily's just like, "No, we don't know him." And then the Balrog came on and Lily got scared and had to leave the room.
Really? Mm. She would have been quite...
11.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ah.
Interesting.
I
Double fact.
like how they made Legolas a little braver than his
Yes.
book. He screams, doesn't he? Legolas, when he sees the Balrog, I think he screams and drops his bow.
It's like, you're not Glorfindel, are you?
Yeah, exactly. But he does look a bit scared. Orlando Bruce does some solid eye acting. He goes,
yeah.
I want to see that you're scared, but only in your eyes, Orly.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I'd say it's my favourite of all the films. All six.
The problem with us saying this is it will make the next 5 deeply unclimactic.
Okay, it may or may not be my favourite.
I would agree. I think it would still be my favourite.
Yeah, for the nostalgia of it being the first one, and for I just like the skirmishy, small journey.
See, I wonder if it is a nostalgia thing, because when it gets to The Hobbit, Unexpected Journey is my favourite of the Hobbits, and I wonder if it's that first bit of getting excited about the first one and then seeing it, and then it never, for me, quite catching that initial magic of seeing for the first time seeing Middle Earth there.
Could be perhaps. Right. Could be right.
But, I love it, and I can watch it to this day. Just whack it on, and you know, it does it's like me and curry. Someone goes, "Do you want to go for a curry?" I was like, "Yes." So someone goes, "Do you want to put fellowship in?" I'm like, "Yes." No, absolutely. Yeah. But I think it's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
Yes. So I don't know how long we've talked.
I don't know, but it feels like about half an hour. So I think that seems to be about good, quite good.
So yes, we are going to come on to a 50-point battle report.
But tell us what you think about Fellowship of the Ring. Like, I think it'd be really nice to hear your memories of the first time you saw it, or
favourite profile from a character who is prominent in the Fellowship.
Yeah. We're just kind of having a nice retrospective about the films, I think.
Yes.
So let us know your thoughts.
Yes.
And 50-point bat rep. Eowyn's going to ride to Sound Victory again. Obs.
Or she'll get Morgul bladed.
As if. See you there.
And we're back for another 50-point battle report. Damien, what are you bringing?
I'm bringing the undefeatable Eowyn.
Undefeatable or undefeated?
Undefeatable, clearly. Eowyn and Ryder of Rohan, who I believe have... Actually, no, now. Have they won?
4.
They've won 4.
I think so.
Not 5? Okay, they won a lot.
Yeah.
So yes, they've taken down an awful lot of enemy models, and they will be facing, I think, quite a tricksy little army. We said it was going to be a Castellan and 2 orcs, but...
Yes, we've changed our minds.
Yeah, even in our silly little game, we decided to still keep it tournament legal in that we have a Castellan and 1 Wild Warg.
Yes.
Felwarg, sorry. Felwarg being legal because you can come from the denizens of the dark denizens of Mirkwood. Obviously, we've done this before where there's no leader there. It's an independent hero and a Felwarg, but we're willing to let that slide in the interest of the 50-point bat rep. But we think the Castellan could put up a good fight.
Yeah.
Against Eowyn. Defense 7, fight 5 to tie, and 2 attacks.
Yep, strength 5 as well.
Yeah, so we'll have to see. Guest spot from Amro Burn.
Oh.
Problem? Why are you in my jumper?
Cold.
Right. Not have your own jumpers? Honestly. So yeah, we think this might actually be potentially a tough matchup.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll have to just kill the Castellan in turn 1 with a shot from the Rider Rohan. And so with that, we'll put the tree back, something like that, and we'll go into first time priority.
Yes.
Eowyn gets a 4.
Castellan gets a 1.
Disastrous for the Castellan. You've got a 10-inch move dog.
Oh.
So
Trixie.
Eowyn runs 5.
False.
The rider runs 5 to there. Yes, that'll work. I'm just checking it. It is, 6 way. There we go. So over to you, Tom.
Alright. Him forward 6.
Ah.
Doggy.
Could charge Eowyn.
Yeah, he could. She's got one attack, right?
Hmm?
Doggy.
Oh, Eowyn.
Doggy.
Oh, he's gone in. Now my rider, of course, can't shoot. Because the combat's blocking the way.
Oh.
Unfortunate. So we're straight into the combat then.
Yes.
With Eowyn getting... Oh, she remembers.
5.
Oh, fantastic.
It is a 5 kill.
He's down! Eowyn! The warg is gone. Oh, too much too soon from Tom. We go into priority. Cassidy's alive. Third 6. 4 dice, 3 6s.
That's my head going down. A 1.
Strong.
Classic.
No might.
No.
Bang. Bang. Oh no. Terror. Eowyn,
Have
courage
some of
5.
that.
Eowyn loves it, obvs.
Another 6.
Right hand, courage 3. Oh, never in doubt. Pleasant.
This could be quick. I've got 2 attacks.
Eowyn's going to heroic strike.
That's not fair.
It's not fair. Eowyn's in red.
She goes higher.
Oh, it's a 4
not.
highest from Eowyn. A 6 would be unbeatable.
Come on, Casty. Who do
So I
you
can't get up
kill?
to the 6. He's strength 5.
He's got a Morgul blade as well, but you got 2 fate. 1 wound, so it's irrelevant.
Oh.
4's on the man.
Okay. Strong.
1.
He would have been fainting.
He would have been fainting, so 4's on the man again. 'Tis 6. 3's on Eowyn? Defense 3?
Yeah. Or 4's on a horse.
Three on Eowyn.
Oh! 2 fate. Eowyn's first fate.
She's got a might point. She needs a 3. Oh no!
I don't believe it.
She's gone!
You said it was going to be quick.
Casty! He loses a will point.
He's at one point, meaning he's only on 11. He's done it. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. The Casty has taken them both out in one go.
He did take the warg out in one go. What?
We have a new little victory thing over there, probably.
What?
What do you think?
I don't know.
Because on the fell log.
Yeah, Felwarg really did his job.
I'm going to a post-battle battle rap breakdown and discuss exactly what that job was. And so here we are, another post-battle battle rap breakdown, and we have a new champ.
The new champ.
I'm genuinely a bit sad. Not about losing, but about Eowyn's fall.
You can never use Eowyn again.
Yeah.
Well, in this.
I can't believe that. I mean, I can believe that she ultimately lost the matchup,
Yeah.
but one round,
No, there is one good thing that comes out of this.
we can finally use our other army that we've been waiting for,
Which is?
the King's Huntsman.
Yeah, that's one bit of good news. The rest is all bad news.
I don't think that's a good matchup for the King's Huntsman, though.
No, it's not. Defense.
He would have been awesome against Killing Eowyn,
Yeah.
but we didn't want to have the Rohan be
No.
around. So yeah, well done.
Yeah.
You said the Warg did his job.
Did his job.
What was his job?
I just got in there.
Died.
Yeah, but
Achieved nothing
Yeah,
at all.
he harassed them.
You think he wound her up?
Yeah, wound them up to the point of, just he was the one who was there jabbing away at a fate, being like, "You're gonna get a 1 or a 2 if you kill me." She killed him, got the 1 and the 2 for the fate.
Yeah. So you think psychologically
Yeah.
he like lowered
He was there.
Eowyn's confidence?
Yeah. That was
Okay.
it.
Yeah, perhaps. But then the Castellan, 4 dice
Yeah.
with a higher fight value and a might point. 4 highest.
Mhm.
Not Rox Harrison, 6.
Yep.
Good choice. Why did you
Yeah,
go for the 6?
I don't know. It just came to me in a moment of
I mean,
inspiration.
that's how you won Nova.
And then I think I will, beyond the fainting, a 6 and a 6 to wound.
Yeah, I can't believe you went for Eowyn. I was laughing because I was thinking, take the horse, surely take the horse. And she's got 2 fate and a might. 2-2. 1-2, I think.
So you got to bet, win big.
Indeed. So, yeah, well done.
Wow.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Castellan.
Because I didn't have a point of mind to do a silly heroic combat.
Yeah, exactly. Didn't need it.
Didn't need it.
So, actually, yeah, Castellan and well, 12 feet.
Do you reckon they could go all the way and win 5?
Well, maybe. I mean, there's high defence.
Yeah. So what have we had? We've had Goblins won 1.
We had Lake Town. They went out in the first one.
Yeah, Goblins won 1. Then Gondor
Oh, yeah, beat the Hobbits.
3.
And I think Eowyn won 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. But then that's still missing one because 9, and that's... We're in episode 60, right? And we started in 50, so this should be the 10th.
Oh, maybe. Ryan, we need your help.
This should be the 11th, so we're missing 2 out. What are we missing?
I don't know. Doesn't matter. Ryan will sort it out.
Right, okay. Right.
But Ryan, sort us out, yeah? Really appreciate it. I don't think we did the Wisdom one in 51 because wasn't 51 a retrospective? 51 was recorded before 50 went out.
Yeah, so there should be 10.
I know.
But anyway.
But yeah, maybe that Castellan's going to
Yeah.
be tough to beat, tough to
We've
kill.
had 7, 2 attacks is good.
Yeah, really tough to kill.
Yeah. But that's what we said about Narzug, and then Narzug died.
Yeah, but his defence 7 was 12 feet.
Does he get all those as fate? I don't think he gets them as fate. Does he?
Doesn't he?
I thought you just... No fate.
I think they can, can't
No.
they? They can't use them.
Oh yeah, they can.
Yeah.
They can.
I thought they could.
Oh, he's a
Yeah.
beast!
Yeah. That's a lot
forgotten
of
about
wounds.
that.
I mean, he
Yeah.
obviously uses them up when he's in the
Yeah.
fight as well.
Ah,
But fight 5 2 attacks.
that's good.
Yeah. Maybe the Castellan's going to step it up.
Yeah.
Who now can stand before him?
The King's Huntsman.
He's going to fire an arrow, miss, and then die.
Or then
Tune in next week.
Yeah.
It occurs to me, I don't know how when this got missed on the comment review or if you naively thought this wasn't worth mentioning, but some weeks ago someone said, does this plug ever get used? I remember reading that.
I don't remember that.
The answer is no. I don't think since I've been here this plug
I've
has
used
been
it
used.
before.
Have you?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
There you go.
I know often because there's an extension just off camera here.
There you go. There's someone out there went, oh, I asked that about a month ago.
It's a stupid place for
It
a
is.
plug.
It's a very strange place for a plug. I
Right.
get it. I think at once upon a time there used to be a desk here, like a computer desk.
Yeah.
So you needed plugs up there.
Yes.
But now there is butter sofa.
And we use plugs for SVG only. Merrill week.
Thankfully not. And with that, we have reached the end of another episode of Palantir. We hope you have enjoyed it.
Yes.
We've enjoyed it. And
Yeah,
we
it's
have a
been
new 50-point
We do.
Bat Rep champ, which we'll see defending their title, I think, thinking about it for a very long time to come from next week
So
onwards.
Eowyn for life until a Castellan rocks up.
Absolutely, didn't even need a Morgul blow.
Mm.
So, we'll see then. Let us know what you think of Fellowship of the Ring, and let us know your oh my god amazeballs reaction to Eowyn's fall.
Yes. And enter the competition.
Absolutely. How many days did it take me and Tom to produce issue 2? And any funny results, any funny answers such as it looked like it took you about 3 days will be destroyed. Until next time, don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe.
Support your hosts in the links below.
Follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook.
Support your hobby.
And happy strategy battle game.
Chew. Just for you. Just for you.
I love your new endings. Choo choo.